5,000 to 1 million in 26 weeks. That's the goal, that's what I'm working on. Now, I've been off this page and off of YouTube for some years, so if you have already been following me, let me tell you what's going on and what I want to be doing. At the end of the day, I've been trading a little over 10 years now. It's ridiculous. 2016 is when I actually first started. A lot of you guys know me from that, maybe other companies or whatever the case may be. During that though, I've always been trading. I did the prop firms. I remember when I posted my first FTMO prop firm videos on here, and then it just went from there, right? My Forex funds, Leveled Up Society, just a bunch of props. And I got paid from a lot of props. A lot of props did not pay me, which kind of pissed me off along the way. And then futures came along. Then I went over to the future side with Top Step and those different companies. And I got paid really nice from Top Step, spent a lot of money on prop firms, made a lot of money as well. But ultimately, getting back to just focusing on that live account is really, what we want to do. Now, I had a goal for June 1st, which is actually to start a challenge for myself where I'll put $5,000 in an account and I want to build it to $1 million. Now, I'm doing this a little bit differently because I don't want this to be like where you're full porting the account to get there. Because with 5,000 in the account, yeah, you could keep full port in and really being aggressive and grow it really, really quickly. But the goal here was more so about consistency. So what I want to be doing here is I'll be posting just one video every Sunday, each week, letting you guys know how the week went. This is mainly for me to document it because when it's done, I want to be able to look back and say, okay, that was the journey, but then also have 26 videos out there where other people who might be aspiring to do some type of challenge or compound on their own or build their account, hopefully you can look back at the videos week 1 through 26 and get inspired to be able to do your own challenge. Now, with that being said, I also was in the process of building out an app or a site and an app that would work for me to be able to do this challenge and keep me accountable. And through building that out, I realized that you guys might want access to it as well. So we got a very, very low price at only $27 a month on that. I will show you guys exactly how it looks, but it's no pressure. It's just if you want to use it for your own challenge, you're more than welcome. Once I'm finished with this challenge though, then we will be adding a lot more to that, ideally. So make sure you check that out. The link is in the bio below. But basically, man, just what I'm realizing is, anybody can come in and make $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 trading. But what we're trying to do is prove that with just one account, right? Just one account, we're gonna follow each week that the compound shows us. Now, you can adjust your compound any way you want, however many weeks, however aggressive you wanna be. I specifically chose what I chose, which is gonna be 26 weeks with 5K. That breaks down to making about 22% a week. But it's like when you look at it, it's like, man, I do this all the time, I just don't compound it. So having a 5K account, I only really have to make $1,100 the first week. But the goal is not to be aggressive to make it, right? It's to be consistent and really watch your balance so that you're not blowing. The main thing that I see is it's gonna be the emotion. So obviously, 26 weeks is a long time, that's like 6 months, and things happen, life happens, and I'm gonna have to make sure that I'm locked in mentally every single week. But that's how I wanna play the game. I wanna look at it in chunks of 1 week at a time, because no matter what the market does, how far it moves or pushes out, I know that every single week there's gonna be more than enough moves in there to be able to make what needs to be made to move on. Now, once I hit that goal each week, then I'm allowed to trade my other accounts and stuff like that. But the main focus is hit the goal, and then once you hit the goal, you can go trade something else, whether that is a prop firm, another live account. That's how I see it. This has to be the one account that you only follow the rules that you set and let time work on your side. So make sure you guys subscribe, like the videos, leave a comment. If you are going to do your own challenge, just hashtag New Wealth Movement Challenge, because I would just like to see how you guys progress in your compound. And make sure to check back here weekly for the updates on the Instagram at New Wealth Movement. I'll try to post there daily, just quick daily updates, like week 1, day 5, here's where I'm at for the day. Some days maybe I don't take a trade, some days maybe I take a loss or a break even, and some days I profit, but ultimately we're going to end the week or look to end the week at the goal. And then once again, like I said, I'm doing this mainly for my own accountability and to put it out there. I was gonna just do it and then when it's done, come back and be like, hey, look what I did. But I feel like showing that process, the journey, the ups and downs that I'm sure are gonna come, I think is more beneficial to me and you guys out there as well. So that's really all I have. I'm not selling anything else here. I just have the app and the software if you guys wanna be able to use it. I'm gonna tell you the recommended broker that I'll be using for this. And that's pretty much it. Full focus is gonna be on getting this done. You know, after trading for 10 years, you know, making money, buying props, you know, getting into those cycles, it's like, I need to use the skill set, let time work for me and make $1 million, right? I need to get this done. And I want you guys to follow along and hopefully you can do it too. Or maybe you can have a 100K challenge or whatever you decide, you know, you wanna go for. So with that being said, subscribe, like, follow on Instagram. I'll try to post this stuff everywhere, but I will stay consistent and we will get this done. Now, last thing, there's a little bit more I'm gonna be doing too. So I'm gonna also work on making sure that we're in the gym consistently, which I do every day for the most part anyway. Me and the wife, we're gonna also, you know, go back at night just to hit stairs, get extra cardio in. You know, we're gonna be eating right, meal prepping, just really making sure that this whole thing is not just about the charts, it's about full consistency. You know, making sure our other businesses are going well. She's a real estate agent, so I wanna make sure everything is going well for her. And it's just a well-rounded consistency goal. So we should be in shape, looking good, and having $1 million at the end of this. So if you guys got anything for me, any encouragement, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be, you know, both sides of it. People want to see you fail, people want to see you make it. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm 39 this year. I know there's other dads, other moms, other people of my age range out there that's trying to make it happen. You're trying to quit your job so that you can trade full time. And what I want to show is that with just a little bit of consistency, you know, and giving yourself time and grace, you'll be able to achieve those goals. So let me mentally lock in. It's Sunday, and then we will get this thing popping tomorrow. That being said, see you guys later.